is Vlogmas day 11, and I didn't really film a vlog, but I have a very scary story time. I think my friends and I almost got kidnapped tonight. It was very scary. I'm never doing this again. It was the scariest night of my life. And I want to get into this story time because this was crazy. So I'm going to switch to this Christmas music to this horror music, because this story is chilling. So it started with my friends and I, Maddie and Melanie, that have been in my vlog before, in my videos before. We downloaded this app that Maddie saw Sam and Colby use. The very popular YouTubers Sam and Colby that go into like abandoned places and scary places. But it was this app. I'll put up the name of the app right here. And we downloaded this app. I forget the name. It's very difficult to say. But apparently this app shows where energy is. And in their video, they went to this place and found some very scary stuff. And it was very fun for them. So I wanted to make a video out of it. We downloaded the app and used it. And found a place 0.7 miles away from where we were. And it would take us 7 minutes to walk there. So we started walking through a cornfield that was very wet. It is very, very wet and muddy. So we started walking. And we kept seeing cars go by. Every time we see a car go by, we of course get down because we're scared that's gonna be the farmers. And we're scared of the farmers, that they're gonna shoot us or something. And we get to this line of trees in this cornfield. It's very dark. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock, around 8 o'clock. It gets dark where I live very, very fast. And it was dark. The trees were in front of us, and it was a very steep slope down. We decided to keep walking to try to find an easier way. Near where we were, we found a way to get there on the map on my phone. However, that was a private road that a family owned that has had a history with being very mean or protective when people are on their property. So we did not want to go that way, but we walked down and there was an opening near this house. So we went around it and stayed in the cornfield, and we stayed out of their yard, and there was a big pond and we almost fell in it. But we didn't, and we kept walking, and at this point, it was a straight uphill in a cornfield with little stalks sticking out of the ground in straight lines that you had to step over, and if you fell in it, it was very hard and it hurt really bad. So we kept walking. Now we came up to the biggest obstacle yet. My phone then died. Before this, I checked my snap map to see where we are, because I swiped out, I memorized where it was on a map. We were like, it was gonna take us a couple more minutes to get there. At this point, we've been walking for about 20 minutes, and it was only supposed to take 7 the whole trip, so we're a little confused. But we just kept going, and we get to this house. I think that's where I am. We get to this house, and it's obviously pitch black out. So we walk up their driveway. We believe it was more of a gravel dirt driveway. So we walk up it, and we turn off to the left. There's a barn here, a house here, and we could turn off to the left into more woods, forest area. At this point, it was probably 10 minutes after my phone died. We totally gave up, and we knew there was a development on the other side of everything that our friends lived in. When we knew this, it was my very stupid idea to say, hey guys, hey Maddie and Mel, let's walk over, let's get across this forest, through this cornfield, and get to that development, and text our friends like, hey, we're here. Yeah. But I didn't want to go the way of the house, so I started following everyone into the woods, into this little forest, not woods. We go into this forest, and Maddie's leading now with a flashlight. Her flashlight is getting dimmer and dimmer. It's obviously dying. we get to a point where Maddie says, ow, 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 I'm stuck. Ow, guys, I am stuck. And we have no idea what she is saying. So I try to walk closer, but we were all walking in a line on this narrow path. And I bumped into her, and she fell into these thorns. And when she fell through them, they flung back and hit me. Then I went through them, they flung back and hit Melanie. And these thorns were huge. They were this big. They hurt so bad. It was not fun at all. It hurt. I have this little mark. It's very little, very little. That's just one. They're all up my arms. They're everywhere. They hurt so bad. Maddie got them on her face. It was horrible. Our biggest worry at this point was ticks. We did not want ticks. Okay, we just didn't. But I wasn't that scared because it was a little colder. It is very cold. It's cold. I'm not gonna lie, it's cold. So my head, ticks freeze, right? I don't know. None of us knew. Maddie and I thought ticks froze. Melanie was like, guys, you are stupid. There's different types of ticks. Some ticks freeze, some ticks don't. We could easily get ticks in these woods. So I lead us through, and we come to a river. Right now outside it's probably 35 degrees. The water's probably colder because it's been freezing at night. We could not go across that river. Maddie decided to take over because I obviously did not know what I was doing. By the way, before this, my exact words were, hey guys, I used to be a Boy Scout. I know how to get around here. No, we let Maddie take over. We then went back where we came from and found a little, it had to be 3 feet. It was like that. And it was a little dome of thorns under into this like fenced in area. We didn't know what it was. Keep in mind when we were in these woods, we saw red flashing lights everywhere. We were so confused what they were. We didn't know if they were for hunting season, for motion cameras, or just where fences were. We didn't know, so we ignored them. We go in under this dome and we are in this big open area. My first thought is, this is a cow pen. This is some type of animal pen. We all agreed this is an animal pen. We stay on the like near the edge of it, the left edge, and the house is probably 100 feet that way. It's not far at all. They could easily see us. I'm scared they have floodlights. We're gonna walk and boom, they're gonna see us, wake up, come out, yell. I don't know. So many thoughts were going through our heads. Maddie thankfully let us out, and there was this bridge up over the creek that we originally saw. We go across it. It is wobbly and wiggly and crooked and crusty, and apparently their cars drive on that to get to their house. But we are thinking, if a car goes on here, this is falling into this river. It was not sturdy at all. But we got across, and we get to this development. The first thing we ask ourselves, why? Why did we come here? And my first answer was, I don't know. For fun. At this point, I told my dad I was gonna be home by 10. It was 9:20. It was 9:20. I was like, if we walk, this already took us an hour to get here. We're gonna walk back. I'm already gonna be home late. We need to call someone. My phone was dead. Maddie and Melanie did not have data. Maddie's iPad had data. My dad has an Android. She cannot call on her iPad or FaceTime him. And the texting would not work. They were scared of telling their mom because usually to get to the development, you don't go through the cornfield. You go on a highway. But no, we went through the cornfield. They were scared that their mom was going to think that they went through on the highway, and they didn't want her to be mad at them. So we get in this development, and we just are like, we have to turn around. That was fun and all. That really hurt. We gotta get out of here. We are hurting. We are cold. Thankfully, not wet. If my dumb butt led the whole thing and had every decision, we would have went through that creek. We would have been frozen right now. Thankfully, Maddie's like, guys, we have to turn around and go home. That's the only thing we can do right now. We walk across the crooky, dusted, wobbly, wiggly, crooked bridge, and Maddie says, stop. and we all freeze. Up at the house, there is a man standing on his porch, all the lights off, with a flashlight, going back and forth, back and forth, like a lighthouse, back and forth slowly, trying to find us. We think that they were actually motion hunting cams, that the red lights were, and when they saw us coming back, or something detected, he went out ready. I thought, if he is a hunter and got a motion, he's gonna be looking for this deer, and he's gonna bring a gun. He turns off the flashlight, and he starts walking towards us. We don't know if he saw us or not 100%, but at one point he had the light right on us and kept going. We think that he was trying to act like he didn't see us and kept going so we would stay there. I say, guys, just call out to him and say, hey, we're lost. Can you help us, please? But Maddie said, we're already on his, we think this is his property. We can't really see anywhere. So Maddie says, run. We all run. The fastest I ever ran in my life. Scariest moment of my life. I thought that when we were running, we were just gonna hear a gunshot and a man down. We thought, no, we all got away back into the development because that house is pretty far out of the development and we didn't want to die and no one ever find us. But we got out, and then Maddie and Mel's mom FaceTimed Maddie's iPad, thankfully, and came and got us. We did not freeze. We did not get caught by anyone. We did not get shot. We did not get anything. Just a few scrapes and wounds, but everything is good. It was just the scariest night of my life. There's so many points where I was like, I'm not getting home. It was scary. But that was the story time. I don't know if you guys enjoy story times or not. You can leave a comment down below, tell me if you guys actually enjoyed this or not. I can do more story times when things actually happen in my life. And I will upload a normal video tomorrow that I plan out tonight, record, edit. Sunday will be a vlog. With some of my family, which I'm very excited for. So I am going to get going and end this video. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe. And if you're not already. And I will see you guys tomorrow for day 12 of Vlogmas, which is almost halfway through until Christmas. So peace out.